Sairam students, welcome once again to yet another lecture of English grammar, and today we are going to start with this new topic, determiners. Now let me tell you, in English grammar, determiners are important for proper sentence structure and also for comprehension purpose. Determiners are also important because they work to clarify nouns and make a sentence as precise and focused as possible. In this lesson on determiners, we will go through the definition of determiner, discuss the types of determiners, and also explore its uses. So let's get started. To begin with, let us see the definition. Determiners are words that modify nouns. So what are determiners? Determiners are words that modify nouns. Okay, that determine nouns. In other words, determiners are the words that can be used before a noun to determine or to modify its meaning. So, determiners are always used before a noun. They are never placed after a noun. They are placed before a noun. I hope we all know what is a noun. It's a naming word, name of place, animal, thing. So, determiners are words that can be used before a noun. And what does it do? It determines or modifies its meaning. Determiners also function like adjectives. Okay, what does adjective do? Adjectives tell us something more about the noun. It describes the noun. Okay, so determiners functions almost similarly, just like adjectives. They are also called fixing words. Determiners are also known as fixing words. Now, these determiners, okay, they are mainly prefixed. They are mainly, placed before nouns so that they give a better understanding of their meaning. They give us a better understanding of the noun that follows it. Let me explain this with an example. Now, in this examples given over here, you need to consider the placement and usage of the common determiner the in the sentences below. Number 1. The bunny went home. I ate the chocolate cookie for dessert. Now in these two examples, or you can say in every example given over here, the determiner is placed before the noun or noun phrase. Can you see the example here? The bunny went home. The bunny, which is a noun, and the common determiner, the, is placed before this noun. Even in the second example, I ate the chocolate cookie. Okay, chocolate is an adjective that describes the noun cookie. Okay, so here it means the determiner, which is, it is placed before the noun or a noun phrase, regardless of whether the noun is a subject or a predicate. It doesn't matter whether the noun plays the role of a subject or predicate in a sentence. Okay, so determiner will be placed before a noun or a noun phrase. In the first example, it comes directly before the noun. And what was the example? The bunny went home. So the determiner comes directly before the noun. But in the second example, it comes before the adjective chocolate that describes the noun. Alright. So I hope students you are clear with what is a determiner. Now let us move ahead and understand its types. Different types of determiners. Now, an important role in English grammar is played by determiners. Okay, words or phrases that precede a noun or noun phrase. And they also serve to express its reference in the context so that they give more information about the noun. Now the most common types, the most common of these determiners are the articles. Alright, But today we are going to learn all the different types of determiners, which includes articles, demonstratives, quantifiers, interrogatives, and possessives. So let us start with the first one. Okay, here in this, before starting, we can see here the various types of determiners. Now articles. Articles are among the most common of the determiners. There are three singular articles: a, an, and the. Articles specify or determine which noun the speaker is referring to. So today we will explore the three very small but important words in English language: the articles a, an, and the. Now these are words that you use in almost every sentence that you speak or write. Okay, so we will learn about the significance of articles today and when to use them, and also some examples. Now, as I told you, articles are among the most common of the determiners, and the three singular articles a, an, the. So there are three singular articles a, an, and the. Now let us learn more about it. See, articles are mainly of two types: definite article and indefinite article. A and an are indefinite articles. Now what is an indefinite article? Okay, now you may question that. What is an indefinite article? Now indefinite means something which is not clear, obvious, or exact. They are called indefinite because the identity of the thing or person being spoken about is left unclear or indefinite. Okay, so the indefinite article indicates that the noun is not someone or something in particular. So we are talking about say general version of the noun. Alright, a and an are indefinite articles, and they are used when you are talking about a general version of the noun. Say for example, a dog is a good pet. An ostrich would beat a chicken in a race. In both these examples, the sentence is talking about dogs or ostriches in general, meaning any dog or any ostrich. So when your meaning is general, you use an indefinite article. Let me tell you, the speaker mainly talks about one of that type or things. Okay, the indefinite articles in English are a and an. Okay, and here we use a, and we use a or an mainly to talk about a general version of the noun. Like say, another example, do you have a pencil? I want to have an apple. So if you notice here, the speaker is not asking for a particular pencil or a particular apple. Okay, but any pencil or apple in the sentences. Now, difference between a and an. Okay, I hope you all know that a is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound. Consonant letters in the English alphabet are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, a boy, a cat, a dog, a gym. So all these are the words, okay, beginning with a consonant sound. Now an is used before a word beginning with a vowel sound. Vowel letters in the English alphabet are A, E, I, O, U. For example, an apple, an elephant, an orange, an umbrella, etc. So here that usage is on the basis of sound. Okay. Now here, moving ahead. Now I have already explained you that a is used before consonants and an is used before vowels. Now on the other hand, the, which is a definite article. Now what is a definite article? Let me tell you students, Definite article. Definite means what? Definite means to be clear, exact, or obvious about something. So it is called definite because it is used in relation to a particular thing or particular person. The is the definite article in English, which is used to refer to a particular noun. Okay, to particular nouns, the identities of which are known. Okay, so here we are talking about a particular noun, the identity of which is known to us. So do remember, the is a definite article. That means the speaker is referring to a specific noun. Let us look at this example. Okay, we went to the best restaurant in town. The dog is barking too loudly. Now, if you notice here in these examples, the speaker is referring to a particular dog and a particular restaurant. It is not a general category, but only one animal or place that's important. So when your meaning is specific, then only you use a definite article. When you talk about a specific person, specific place, specific thing, you use a definite article. Now, students, let us quickly recapitulate or revise what we have learned in this lecture. We learned about articles. What is an article? I am sure you are able to recollect. Article is a word that modifies or describes the noun. Okay, it is a determiner. It is one of the determiner that we have learned today. It is used before the noun to show whether it refers to something specific or not. Okay, so here we also learned about its two types: definite articles and indefinite articles. Indefinite articles, a or an, which is used when we don't specify the things or people we are talking about. Like the example we studied earlier, I met a beggar. I study in a college in London. Now, when do we use indefinite articles? We have revised even this. We have done even this. The indefinite article a is used before a consonant word, a consonant sound other than a, e, I, o, u. For example, a dog, a man, a car, a stove. Whereas indefinite article an is used before a vowel sound with a, e, I, o, u. An elephant, an ugly duck, an Indian, an aeroplane, an owl. Indefinite articles are used before singular nouns that are unspecified. Okay, they are mainly used before a singular noun, and these nouns are not specified. They are general in nature. This is a pen. This is an apple. This is a camel. So in each of these examples, the nouns are singular and hence we use indefinite article. Now, indefinite articles are also used before number collectives and some numbers. For example, I want a dozen mangoes. So we can see that we are using the indefinite article a before number collectives. The farmers want a gallon water for the agricultural purpose. An army of soldiers advance towards the enemy. So in each of these examples, the determiner a is placed before collective, number collectives. Now, indefinite articles are also used with nouns to form adverbial phrases of quantity, amount, or degree. There was a lot of money in the bag. Okay, so here it is used with nouns to form adverbial phrase of quantity or some amount. I felt a bit weak in the morning. Only a few policemen were on duty this morning. So students, we have almost covered the uses of indefinite articles. Okay, so I hope in this lecture you understood the definition of determiners, the different types. Okay, we studied the first type of determiners today, that is articles and its types, definite articles and indefinite articles. And also we studied about the uses of indefinite articles. So that's all in today's lecture. Thank you so much. Take care.